Welcome to the Global Resilience Exchange channel. My name is Daniela McCoy, and I am at DRJ Fall 2025, where the theme is Building Resiliency Through Innovation. And I have the pleasure of sitting with Mike today. Thanks for being here, Mike.
Thanks for having me. It's really nice to be here at DRJ. Great opportunities to network and get to know new folks, new faces, and also a lot of really great content.
Excellent. So the conference is happening as we speak. So I'm going to ask you just a few questions so I can get you back to what you came here for.
Sounds good.
So, Mike, in your view, what's one underappreciated risk or opportunity that leaders should be preparing for today?
It's actually a really interesting question. I think I'm going to lean towards more of an opportunity. I think it can be a risk, but more of an opportunity. One of the things that I'm seeing in themes is that resilience is moving very, very quickly. And so, because it's moving so quickly, one of the things that really makes us shine as an industry is, of course, the people. At the end of any kind of process, in the middle of any process, in the very beginning, there's always people involved. When you think about AI and all that it brings to the table, the tooling that you're able to take off your belt, utilize it in your everyday use cases, the thing that really connects us is to the business is us and the soft touch. Soft touch meaning the things that AI can't do. And so one of the great opportunities that we have as an industry is to be able to really lean into the soft touch or the opportunities where we can show leadership that AI and other things that are automated cannot really take over that part of what we do. I think that's what makes us very unique in that we are connected to every part of the business. We know the pitfalls. And so it really is an opportunity so that we can shine a light on us being that connector. So that's
Excellent.
really what I think. Yeah,
Excellent. Yeah. The people are the opportunity, right?
absolutely.
The professionals.
Absolutely.
If you had to give one piece of advice for a future resilience professional, what would it be?
So this would be general encouragement for anybody within our profession, but of course it leans more towards someone that's newer. Often when you come to the profession, there isn't a lot of content or a lot of talks around just how much information is out there, especially because when you come into the industry, it's almost like a moving bus, right? The industry is moving quickly. You have AI, you've got other emerging risks, you've got things that are not going to stop just because you started a job. And so someone new jumping onto this moving bus could feel really, really chaotic. The thing that I would encourage for new folks is that if you feel like you're in the deep end of the water, really enjoy that opportunity because you're going to get a lot of information. It's going to feel a lot like drinking from a fire hose. But I would ask that you would dig deep, be very courageous, skip the shallow end, go right to the deep end every single day. You eat your cereal, have your breakfast, you get up, you put your clothes on, and you go right back to the deep end. Enjoy it. And if you feel like you're underwater a bit and you're like, oh, this feels like a lot, that's fine. Go to the side of the pool, lean on it, get your rest, find your network, the people that you can lean on, and let that be your sideline. And then guess what? Get right back into the deep end and do it again. The water wants to be your friend. The water represents an opportunity for you to really soak in and really be a strong generalist, specialist, whatever you really want to be. But the water represents opportunity. So I would say to lean into that.
Excellent. I mean, that's a great analogy. And I do think the network is a huge, huge part of
Yes,
being successful in this industry. You have to
absolutely.
have a safe place to ask your questions because it's impossible to know everything.
You won't. You won't.
So, last question. What does resilience mean to you personally, and how has that definition changed over time, if it has at all?
I really like this question because, and I slightly like internally laugh, a little bit externally, just because it is a moving definition. Because resilience to me starts with you, literally starts with you. One of the things that I noticed when I first came in the industry working within a crisis management function, is you can have the most experienced person running a crisis, but if that person internally is not there, maybe they had a bad day, or maybe they just weren't really built to handle the stress of it all. You can take the most experienced person and put them next to an inexperienced person that has the soft skills to be able to take on that adversity. And the inexperienced person might actually be a lot calmer, and they may not know what they're doing, but they step into that with courage and confidence enough so that people are calm and able to really move forward effectively and with agility. And so that's one of the things that I would really say is like lean into that. Like lean into the fact that there's opportunity for you to be able to step into your next places with courage.
Courage.
Yeah.
Excellent, excellent. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you
Is
for
there
having me.
anything that you want to share with the audience, how to get in contact with you?
Yeah.
What's the best way to network with you?
So I am on LinkedIn, Mike Hibbler. Feel free to connect with me there. I am approachable, so if you send me a message, I'll say hi. I just love people. Otherwise, I'm available elsewhere. Email MikeHibbler7@gmail. Feel free to email me there.
Perfect.
So I'm around. Or they
Perfect.
can come through you. I'm sure they can.
Sure. Happy to pass the message along. So before we wrap up, I am going to put you on the spot and ask you, do you have 1, 2, or 3 words even that describes your experience at DRJ Fall?
Oh, okay. Look at you. So I would say relationships, because I think a good practitioner is also a good networker. So being able to build on those relationships, lean on your people, because you're not going to know everything, but somebody knows something. So relationships would be my first word. The second word I would say is curiosity. If I can cheat a little bit, I'd say deep curiosity, because what may be what feel recycled isn't. There's always something new. And so being able to go the extra layer below what seems normal is always going to be the best thing, the best course of action, because that's where you're going to find your own level of innovation. So definitely curiosity. And then I'm a bit on the optimistic side. That sometimes annoys people, but expectation. Like there's a lot of really great things that are happening. We can get excited about AI. We can get excited about new relationships. There's a lot to be excited about. But being able to have that open and confident expectation of what's next really sets the stage for your next steps, getting off on the best foot forward. So that's what I'd say.
Perfect. So thanks for letting me put you on the spot. Everyone, if you liked what Mike had to say, please give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, encourage him as he's encouraged you. Please subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more videos here on the Global Resilience Exchange.
Thank you.
Thanks.